Cup win, but I'm not sure that they have any real idea of what's in store for them today.
Well, now they're about to experience for themselves New Zealand's joy in their achievement. Thanks for joining us this morning. What a lovely day Auckland has turned on for the homecoming. The old mug is about to land in New Zealand.
Well, Red Sox One has done a special scenic flight over the city and the harbour, especially to show the team what they've been missing while they've been away, and what a perfect day for them to arrive. What a perfect day for a low-fly scenic on a very large plane like that over Auckland City and the harbour, the sparkling harbour today. Has it got Red Sox on, Greg? No, it hasn't.
Can't quite pick it up yet, but I know that the Air New Zealand artists have been doing quite a bit of work to the plane, especially on the inside. Stand by, the America's Cup is in New Zealand. Let's hope it's going to be here for quite some time.
The sign writers of Air New Zealand have put a special livery on the plane, as well as the special red seat for the Cup coming home. But the livery, I think, should stay on the plane. It's going to be great PR for New Zealand. Wherever that plane lands in future around the world, it's going to be a great ad for New Zealand.
It originally began with a
Good news, live special from the airport as Red Sox One is now on the ground, and the Auckland Airport Fire Service is forming a guard of honour, that arch of hoses over the plane as it slowly taxis in.
Andrew, I know that the crew members have had a bit of a tip-off about what's in store for them today, and the reaction from some of them I've heard is that, oh, that really won't be happening for us, but I think they're in for a very big shock when they get off the plane here at the airport and then carry on through the streets of Auckland at around lunchtime today.
Now, somebody's waving a flag out of the pilot's windows. Somebody, I guess, has been allowed up onto the flight deck for the landing.
A reminder that our One Network News special, the Welcome Home Team New Zealand special, continues again at midday, all the way through until 2 o'clock. And already, driving through the streets of Auckland this morning, Angela, you can see the Red Sox out
in force on Queen Street. Yes, I'm told that the Harbour Bridge was very full at about 7 o'clock this morning. They're obviously all coming into town very early to make sure that they can find somewhere to park and find themselves a good posse down in Queen Street. I've been very heartened to hear that a lot of companies have got into the spirit of today and are allowing people to come into town, to have some time off work and come into town. Even my local nursery, apparently they drew lots to see which of the staff were going to be able to have the day off and come into town. A lot of schools are letting children off for the day because to start with we were told, oh no, it's a school day, can't give them a day off, but a lot of schools apparently are let. So we may very well get more than the 250, 300,000 people in Queen Street.
I just can't believe the day Auckland has turned on for it. So much rain just last weekend, and now glorious sunshine. Now the plane is taxiing into the formal position for the homecoming at the airport. Quite a big crowd has gathered out there, but most people were encouraged not to go to the airport, in fact to head into the heart of Auckland for the homecoming parade. But there's the Prime Minister, Mrs. Bolger, and family, friends no doubt in the background.
They could have had it out in the open. You see, they had the hangar all lined up with the seating just in case Auckland's fickle weather decided not to play ball. Apart from the logos that have been written onto the aeroplane, I see they've also got a beautiful representation of the America's Cup on the side. There it is.
So a special homecoming for Team New Zealand after a flight of around 12 hours from Los Angeles that went to plan, we're told. The Red Sox One. Great effort by Air New Zealand today to bring the team home and the Cup. Not just the sailing crew on board today, the whole team, as well as families. Well over 100 people at least on board. And who is it going to be that will depart the aeroplane first, Angela?
They're not going to put up an air bridge and then we won't be able to see, Greg. No, that's not after all the trouble that they've gone to. Well, it's got to be the Cup. The Cup has got to come out first. Oh, there's signs on the cranes. Of course, these are the big extensions that are going on out at Auckland Airport at the moment. Obviously everybody's getting in on the absolutely magic. I wonder if the Prime Minister's still got his Red Sox on.
Well, it won't be long now on this One Network News special, Team New Zealand's homecoming.
The chief executives of the 5 major sponsors, of course, are all going to be there in the hangar. I spotted Doug Myers just a moment ago with the Prime Minister, but they'll all be there for a formal welcome. But they'll be going through another formal ceremony at the end of the parade, of course, this afternoon from after they finish in Queen Street and get down to the Aotea Centre. Again, there'll be some speeches, which they're probably used to living through at the moment.
We are live at the Auckland International Airport until around about 9:15 this morning. Then we're back with you from midday, live and exclusive, midday through until 2 o'clock for New Zealand's biggest street parade.
The door is opening. He's not going to go in there and spray them, is he?
I think those days have gone. Special clearance for the Team New Zealand crew and the America's Cup. There has been a lot of debate, I know that, as to
who's going to come
would
out
be
first.
The first out. Are they tossing a coin?
Drawing lots. Mind you, it's a heavy thing, particularly when it was full of champagne. I was surprised it didn't go overboard when a huge contingent of the media there to meet them. Overseas as well as New Zealand, I understand.
Oh, it's a big day for New Zealand.
They're probably being very... No, you go first. No, it's all right. You go first.
Just finishing my breakfast.
We're probably having to get it out of its box. And hoist it up. As we've been telling you, we're going to be coming live again later today at midday for the parade up Queen Street. And as you can see, Queen Street is getting itself ready. Some giant red socks. Just about everybody you said, Greg, that you saw getting together there in Queen Street
Full of red
this
balloons,
morning.
those socks.
And the people were all wearing the red socks as well. So don't forget, if you're coming to town, wear your red socks.
And the crowd still waiting to see who will be first out of Red Sox 1, the special Air New Zealand flight from Los Angeles.
I see they've all got flags with red socks on.
Douglas Myers on the right, and Lion Nathan, representatives from the major sponsors of Team New Zealand.
And I spot Brent Harmon there from TVNZ.
We wanted to give him the day off, but he declined.
Of course, there's a lot of debate about the New Zealand flag, isn't there? About what we should have on it other than the Union Jack and the stars. I don't think a red sock really, perhaps, for...
Maybe the America's Cup. Well, they've been waiting a long time to return home to family and friends, so let's hope the wait is almost over for them.
Are they getting a guard of honour from the crew?